Hi guys, welcome back to Geezer Grills. Today we are going to be using the GOZNEY pizza oven and we're going to be doing pizzas. Before we do any form of pizzas, first we're going to have to do is make yourself a sauce. Now this sauce is bloody lovely and it's not only just something that you can use for the base on the pizzas, it's also something you can even use for meatballs. Do you know what I mean? Because it is tasty. Right, we're going to be using this little bad boy here today. Let's whack this up. And the first thing we want to do is stick a little glug of olive oil in here. Once that starts to warm up, we are going to make ourselves up a lovely tomato based sauce. Happy days. Now, you may or may not know this, but I don't really eat cheese. In fact, I don't like cheese, but I've made it my mission this year to make myself eat cheese. So I'm starting at the bottom with a bit of mozzarella on pizza, hence the reason I went and picked out one of these GOZNEY ovens. Slowly catch the monkeys, they say. So that's where we're going to start first of all, and hopefully work my way up, because I have convinced myself I'm missing out on so much, and somebody keeps fucking telling me continuously that I'm missing out on so much as well, but ayo. Anyway, oil's on the go. So what we're going to do first of all, guys, is I have got 2 small shallots. They're going in there. Now you can use red onion, white onion, whatever you like really. I had some shallots to hand, so that's what I use. Give that a bit of a stir. So all we're trying to do is just brown them off a little bit. And to that we're going to add ourselves a couple of cloves of garlic. 1, 2. Lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Turn that down a bit. I've not long bought myself one of these handy little stoves here. Fucking blinding. Saves so much messing around, especially when you're trying to film, like, do you know what I mean? Saves you going in that little dark corner over there. Right. Once that's done, guys, all we're going to do to that is add ourselves 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. In you go. 1. Now I know I'm using a small little pan there, but the reason being is because I'm going to have to blend this little lot up at the end. And I used it with a bigger pan. Fuck me, hit the fucking blender, one of those hand blenders, fucking splattered it all over the bloody wall, didn't I? So at least, this way, the whole blender as it's going in, it stays undercover, you know? But anyway, so what we're going to do, you've got 2 tins of tomatoes in there. You have got, I got a fucking right mess here, garlic and onion. To that, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of oregano, 1 bay leaf, and about 3 tablespoons, or 2, just give that a little pinch. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. Now the key now is to get this all messed up in there, all mixed up. I think I might have done a wrong in here with this pan. I'm sure I must have used a bigger one, because that is tight. I think I'm going to change pans. Pop that on there. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get that little lot to boil up. Once she starts boiling, we are going to bring her to a simmer and let her simmer for 35 minutes. While that is all going on, guys, what I'm going to need to do is chop up some fresh basil. And let's get rid of that. I want to get this nice and fine, but we are going to run the hand blender through this at the end after the half hour is up. But it always helps to get it nice and fine. Now today's pizza is going to be a fajita pizza. And the reason it's going to be a fajita pizza is because I cooked steak fajitas last night and we didn't eat them all. So I thought, fuck it, do you know what? I'll make myself a steak pizza. Fuck's sake, you silly sod. I'm going to make myself a fajita pizza. Do you want to say that when you've had a few? Let's get this bad boy going. I did one the other day with chicken, but this one is a steak. Happy days. The squirrels are out. Right, this is starting to boil up now. Get her nice and hot. Lovely jubbly. Let's have a little clear up. Okay, she's at the boiling stage now, guys. What we're going to do is we are going to add in that fresh basil. You can hear her going. Let's turn that down a little bit. Let's get her down. There we go. That's the fresh basil in. Lovely. Don't want to waste any of that basil, guys. Get in there. Happy days. Bring you in a bit closer, shall we? Okay. Let's mix all that basil in there, lovely. Lovely, lovely. As I say, this sauce is not just for pizza toppings. This would be lovely with some meatballs. You know that? In fact, I might even make some. So all we're going to do is we are going to let that simmer for 30 minutes, guys. Alright? Once we come back to 30 minutes, I'm going to get the hand blender out. We're going to blend her up and then we're going to let her go cold. So then she'll be sitting indoors in room temperature for about an hour before we start to get ready to make these pizzas. Oh, easy tiger. Right guys, welcome back. Turn this off. Got the old sunglasses on. Christ, it's fucking warm out here today. Right. Now, the next stage is we're going to blitz it. You don't have to. If you prefer to have it lumpier, don't then just use it as it is. Personally, I like it smoother. One thing I am going to do, and again this is up to you, I am going to take that bay leaf out. Now people could say, well, you're going to blitz it, you should be able to chomp the life out of it. Now I don't know whether it's because my hand blender ain't worth tuppence, but last time I did it, do you know what I mean, all I could fucking feel was bits of bloody bay leaf. So I've taken it out, but again it's entirely up to you. And then all we're going to do, guys, very simply, stick this bad boy in here and give her a blitz. Oh, easy tiger. And that is it, guys. That is now going to be a lovely base for our pizzas, which we're going to make later on. I'll let that cool down. All ready for this evening's fajita pizza. I shall see you then, guys. Right, pizzas. First thing I've got to say is a couple of disclaimers. And number one, I'm shit at this, okay? Number two, I'm really fucking shit at this, all right? I've thrown away more fucking dough than I've had more dough. I've thrown away more fucking dough than I've had hot dinners. Now, I've looked at videos to see how you're meant to do this, and they say, put it down like that, push your fingers out, all right? I've been and bought some, what's it called? Semolina fine powder. Flour, which is meant to make it a lot easier. It says push your fingers round, and then I put an hole in it. Then it says to pick it up, grab it one edge, let it fall, and work your way round. Now what normally happens at this point is I get the right fucking ump, and I get the rolling pin out, and then instead of having pizzas with nice fluffy bits in them, we end up with pita bread. So, but in the interest of trying to do the best I can for you, I am going to try my best. feels fucking old, look. It feels like fucking old. Just ain't easy. Get a pizza oven, they said. It'd be fun, they said. Well, let me tell you something. I never used to eat cheese, and this is my first attempt at trying to eat cheese. Trying to get some mozzarella in me. Alright? But it ain't easy. I can't say it to you any different than that. And I'm only making up a small pizza here. I can see, I can hear all the comments coming already. Do you know that? I can literally hear. But you know what? You can't be fucking good at everything, can you? Do you know what I mean? If you think I'm going to spin this above my head, you are very much mistaken. Just so you're aware. Alright. Look, it's just fucking full of holes, man. I mean, I'm so bad at this, I've even got one of my close Italian friends coming over to give me lessons. Because, I tell you, this ain't working for me. The only thing that is working is that this, what's it called, semolina fucking flour, is so much better than what I was using, because amount of them I had to throw away because they stuck and fucking hell. I mean, what you guys don't seem to remember is what you're seeing now is a collective effort of about fucking 8 or 10 pizzas that I've tried previously. And I still ain't got no fucking better at it. Anyway, we're going to go small. We're going to go small pizzas. Small pizza a day. Look at that. They say the best things come in small packages. You ask my missus. Alright. I know it don't look great, guys. I know it don't. We're going to go for a small, tiny little fucking pizza. But I promise you one thing. The taste will be there. Alright. Oh, fucking hell. Very holy pizza. Alright. What's next? Let's get this out of the way. This is that wonderful sauce that we made earlier. I think this is probably my only saving grace, if I'm being honest with you. Take a little scoop of that. Plop that in the middle like that. And I'm sure this fucking pizza's shrinking. It's contracting as we go on. Alright. That in there. Beautiful. Then, what's next? Now, remember, I did say to you, that I don't like cheese. Alright? So, I think it's only fair that you accept that I'm doing my bloody best here by trying to eat a bit of cheese. Trying to educate my palate. It's so fucking hell. This video might be going towards the bloopers at this rate, I tell you. Right, bit of cheese, guys. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then, let's get that out of the way. Last night's fillet steak fajitas. Now, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. It may not look pretty. But I guarantee you one thing, this is going to fucking taste lovely. Okie dokie. We're good? I think we're good. Pop that in there as well, that on there. And, I know this sounds a little weird, but if you'd have watched my other video, this is a homemade chimichurri sauce, and I'm going to give it just a little flick of that and all. It's a bit like pesto, I know. And that is it. Now, you're thinking, I know it's a small pizza. I know it is. I know that's what you're thinking. I say. But you think that's bad. I've got to try and pick this fucker up yet. Alright. Here we go. This is where the magic happens. Are you ready? Oh, well, I'm not going to lie to you. It's obviously that new what is it? Salame? What is it called? Semolina fine flour is the way forward. Because if you knew how many times I fucking dropped one of these, you would be shocked. Right, here we go. And then, We're going in, guys. We are going in. Bosh. That me, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm impressed. If you knew how many of them I've dropped on the floor, how many of them have gone fucking arse over tit, you would be shocked. You can get in there. Now, as I said to you with the disclaimers before, this is not my end of the world, alright? I'm willing to try anything once or twice. All I would say to you is you are going to go down this road. Be prepared not to walk away from this thing, because you need to be turning and watching all the time. Like lively. And there's probably many a fucking pizza person out there not impressed with my technique. But that's the best I've got to offer, guys. Alright? I'm trying my fucking best here. It looks nice though. It does look nice. Like I said to you, the best things come in small packages. Alright? Oh, Jesus Christ. Try not to burn it up. Do you know what? We'll turn that down now. We've got hold of this. The key to it is trying to get that fucking base there hot, because I've been down this road where the bottom's not done, but this is looking reasonable. What's that? It's about a fucking minute and a half. Alright. Check the bottom. Bottom looks done. What we saying here? I reckon we're done. I'm going to bring that fucker off. I don't even have to get the big peel out now. I can use this little fella here. Let's bring this round. A very small fajita pizza. Now, let's see what it tastes like. Fingers crossed, guys. Well, there's certainly enough topping on it. That's got a nice bit of steak on there. Let's give this bad boy a go. Remember, I'm trying to make myself eat cheese, guys, so just help me out a little bit, yeah? Oh, fucking hell. That's bloody lovely, that is. Try a bit of that steak. Oh my God. Well, I ain't gonna pretend it's no fucking Van Gogh looking at it, do you know what I mean? But I can't be honest. I've got to be honest with you. I can't be honest. I've got to be honest with you. That's fucking lovely. That is very bloody tasty. It looks, well, as I say, it tastes a lot better than it looks, I'll tell you that much. Oh, there you have it, guys. My first video using the GOZNEY pizza oven. Hopefully I'm going to start to get better as I've had a bit of training. But, taste-wise, I ain't upset. Happy days. Now remember, don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.